Hey guys, Clumsy here. Welcome back. Clumsy Trucking Friday. How's it going, everybody? Thanks for joining. We have Silver. Hello. Glad you made it, man. Sulaiman, welcome back as well. Thank you for joining. And we have Scotsman the Ever First, at least in his books. Giveaway is finished. Someone won already. Unfortunately, I don't think that was you. But good try. Good try. Hey, Alex and Jack. How are you guys doing? Our hunters are on the scene. Hey, Evan. Welcome back. They shoot your cousin, Iron Wolf. Who won the giveaway? If you go back to the page, it should be listed there. I think it was Mikhail. Yeah, I already sent him an email. So for today, we are going to check out the new truck in ATS. Cool stuff. The International LoneStar. I hope I got the name correct. But it's perfect timing, so thanks a lot SCS for releasing it right before the stream. Not right after. Perfect. So without further ado, let's do it. If I can find the shortcut. There it is. Oh crap. Hey NL. Welcome back, man. Wow, it's a bit late there, huh? Thanks for joining. How are you? That's the wrong load. Let's go and quit that and start that again. Because I did not start track IR in time. There you go, that should work. And now, I hope I can show it to you as well. The release trailer, yes, very nicely done, huh? I wonder how they make those cinematic angles. There's those cinematic viewing, cinematic camera angles. Very nice. So we have Natural Lux, of course. We have all the other mods that we had before. We have Sierra Nevada. Sierra Nevada is in 2.2.10 at the moment. And I did donate to this one, so I have early access. But the highlight of this stream will be the International LoneStar. I actually have not configured it yet, so we will be doing truck config in the beginning of the stream. Something we don't do often, but I think it's something that we can appreciate more. And we will be able to enjoy it more. So we will see. Let's turn off the music here. There we go. That's a bit more organized. So we were working with the Project 3XX truck. Great recommendation by you guys over at the Discord server. But today, we are going with the International, which is right in Flagstaff. Ooh, can we actually go there? Can we visit that guy? Let's go from there. And there it is. In all its Mad Maxy glory. There have been mixed reactions about this truck. Well, actually it's not mixed. A lot of people don't like the look, the exterior at least, of the truck itself, not the modeling. I think the modeling is superb. But oh, look at that. That is not from here though. Good, thank goodness. That's from one of my mods. If we turn on the mini console just to see the number of triangles, this guy has 837,000. The other variants have... Now this is the International LT. Yeah, so it's quite different. This is Frank Peru. If you compare the number of triangles, this is 3.7 million. So 800,000 is SCS optimization. Frank Peru optimization is 3.7. Actually, this is Frank Peru with Galimim improvements already. So even with that, 3.7 still. So I guess Frank Peru on its own would be, I don't know, 8 million. A LoneStar in Nevada. Perfect. You already bought your LoneStar. Nice. Staying with your new Volvo. That's all fair. Other variants. Ooh, fancy. So it can go up to 900,000 or maybe up to 1 million. Oh, that's actually pretty nice. I like that. I like that. Look, the weirder it looks, the better. This one I like. Yes, that's very true, NL. The grill is unique. I would put it in a Mad Max movie. It would fit very well in that setting. The weirder it looks, the better. Let's go and customize. And man, I'm loving the 144 Hertz refresh rate. You can see the FPS there. Because we are in the menu, I have no trouble maintaining 144 FPS here. So here, let's have a look. We have day cab, high rise, or sky rise. Higher is better for those box trailers, I guess. You have 6x2, medium long chassis, 6x4, 6x2. Let's go with the 6x4. Let's go all out here. It's not going to be a fuel efficient truck, I guess, but it's going to be very convenient, very comfortable inside. Hey, 16 months silver. Wow, you've been gold for such a long time already, huh? And yes, I have the notifications in the middle now again. So it's working. Hopefully Freightliner before long. Unique is a very nice way. You know me, I'm more on the courteous side. Thanks for following as well. Welcome to the channel. Feel free to say hi so we can all properly welcome you. GG Silver, thanks a lot for that. Sub hype. Can't not forget the International. Oh yeah, it definitely leaves its mark, huh? Now, in terms of engines, I've heard the teaser from SCS. That was sounding very good. Yeah, I'm not sure which engine that was, but we're going to stick with the Cummins maybe, unless you guys have another suggestion. Why, it is the sub train or the sub truck convoy, the sub convoy. AJ, glad you made it, man. Thank you for 22 months. 2 more months. Thanks for the... Oh, that's a new emo. That's true, Jay. You're always here. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. Thanks for making your presence felt. Ooh, looks like I will be getting a delivery today. I've been getting deliveries almost every day because we were doing a lot of Christmas shopping. Whew. Alright, we'll see if they get lost this time. Hey! There you go. 28 months. The grandfather of all subs. Not sure if that's the good way of putting it. GG, Alex. Thanks, man. Appreciate the constant support here. So, any particular engine? Cat C15. Let's stick with a Detroit diesel 735 horsepower chip tuned. That's going to be one heck of an engine, I can imagine. But let's start conservative, yeah. Let's start conservative. That might be for later trips. Let's start like with a 550 horsepower i615. Now Eaton Fuller, yeah. Let's go with an 18-speed retarder. That's okay. Ratios look fine. Inside we have 1.7 triangles. That's actually very good because if you compare that with, for example, Frank Peru Galimim optimized, I think it still goes up to around 4 million. So this is not bad at all. And the textures, I like the textures. Not super crisp looking in some angles, but actually the steering wheel is nice. I'm not a fan of the color though. That one I like better. I don't like the wood. What are those three? Too bad I can't zoom here. But yeah, I guess I can live with that. I guess I can live with that view. Yes, perfect timing. Exactly, Jay. SES has been pretty nice to me. Thank you guys. Really appreciate it. Now what's a common color for an international? Can we try one of those? Ooh, this actually looks very fancy, huh? Love that color in this truck. The cherry, I think, fits very well because the interior is very cherry-like. So this actually fits. That's one contender. That one also has its benefits. Quite strange, but it kind of works. That is also cool, actually. Actually, I like this one. Very clean look. Very clean look, I like. So far, this is my favorite. Hunting season. Hey, this is something Alex and Jack would like. Is this coming from the new truck? I don't think I've seen this before. Yeah, these guys. I think these are specific to red. Hey, Jakob. Thanks for joining. Welcome to the stream. Red, pink. For only, how about this one? Hot Rod Red. Feels like Optimus Prime. Hunting. This one is good. You like the deer, that way we can shoot it. We can go with this. Okay, we can go with this. There's a little bit of red. There's deer, so it keeps everybody happy, I guess. It's the middle ground. Okay, that satisfies the red component at least. Let's go with that. But let's just go through the other paint jobs as well, because I think it is very nicely done. The adaptation of the paint jobs from the DLC. This is from the Classic Stripes paint jobs pack. Good thing that they included that as well for this truck. Ooh, Captain America is in the house. This is something like it's coming from Tron. Everyday Heroes. Ooh. How about this one? Steampunk style. Or looks like the Predator. Very nice paint jobs. I like it. Sunset Cityscape. Not too shabby. Okay, I think we're good. We have a winner. Where's that deer? Okay. That works. Now we can change the color as well. We can make that more red. But I think the black actually works better. Yeah, let's keep it this way. Black and red. This is a Marvel truck. The whale face. Okay, let's see what options we have. We have a standard or something with a sensor. I like that, even if it's only aesthetics. We don't need a flag right now. Oh, only standard grill. Front mirrors. Man, those look pretty fancy. I don't think I want that though. That will be a detriment on the frame rate. I can live without that. I can just look left and right as needed. Sun visor wise, no sun shield. Looks weird. Standard looks weird. Chrome, I like. Sun visor, I think this one looks best though, but let me look at the visibility. Yeah, it doesn't impede the visibility that much. I think we're good. And let me turn off mini console. I think we've seen enough of the performance. Triangle count. So we're good there. Now these air filters are fancy as heck. Big flares, small flares, no flares. Let's go with the big flares. Let's make this as flashy as possible. I do like the look of it. I normally go for simple customization, but in this truck, I don't think it's applicable. Go chrome or go home. I think that's very apt for this truck. Chrome tank? Yes, chrome tank. Not a lot of changes of... ooh, I like. Not a lot of customization options yet. Just enough. Very SCS-like, but I'm sure our amazing modders will take care of all the config needs, the customization needs. The smiling truck. Smiling whale face, yes. That actually fits very well. Yeah, the eyes look like it's a whale or a dolphin. Or laughing. Front mirror, ew. Standard or international? I like that. Very nice. Yeah, very basic config options though, but that's more than enough for me. I was never big on the config options. Alright, so let's go with that. What kind of tires do we want? What's a very common tire in the US? Goodyear? Bridgestone? I guess we'll take 31570, so let me just filter on that. Well, maybe not dot, maybe slash 31570. Not me, that's for sure. Yes, we ended the giveaway. I shared it a while ago. It was Mikhail, I believe, if I remember correctly. If you go back to the page, it should be announced in there. So congrats to Mikhail for winning. I sent him an email already. Do we want like flashy tires? That one looks pretty flashy, very shiny, all buffed out and everything. What's that thing you put on the tires so that it's shiny? I remember whenever we like vulcanize our tires for repairs, they have that thing, and whenever we go to the car wash, they do that. That looks like that one. Pirelli didn't announce it on Discord. I should announce it. If I get if I'm not lazy later, I'll do it. That can work. Yeah, I'll take that. But the important thing here, speaking of hunting, yeah. So let's go and add some chrome parts. Any flashy stuff? Do you want it edgy? Yeah, that should be okay. As chrome as possible would do pretty nicely. Is there an international specific? There is, so that's nice. If you have the, what do you call this, wheels tuning pack, then it also comes with a premium chrome international accessory in there. That looks amazing. Love that. Anything else? No, that's good. Okay. At the same time, I'm guessing we have the same thing here. We should. There you go. Perfect. I like that. There we go. Happy bunny. Only thing is, I did not adapt the CG accessories yet for this truck. So we will have to live without a CG hanging toy. Maybe there's a new hanging toy? Did they say anything about it? Chainsaw, chrome ribbon. No, I don't think there's anything. Okay, that's fine. What do we put here now then? Something Christmassy maybe. We can start. Is there something Christmassy? Honeybee? Ooh, that's actually nice. If we are driving over Utah, that would actually be perfect. Yeah, let's go with the Christmas stuff next week. Next week will be our Christmas special. You might know what that entails, but I'm not going to tell you. Okay. No accessories on the... No mugs, no nothing? Yeah, because that's not allowed. I think it's against the law in the US. That's why they didn't have the cabin accessories for ATS. And here inside, there is not much else to modify. Steering wheel wise, it is compatible with the steering creations pack. That's good. And there is like a Batman black and gray kind of color. But I do like the default one, this one, with the pure international looking logo. Perfect. Good. 206k. I'll take that. Hey Ike, how are you, man? Have you tried the LoneStar yet? We are checking it out now. Now I hope I have enough garage space. Yes, I think I do. There we go. Nice. Oh, my bad. Ooh, lovely. Very nice dealer here with some LoneStar trucks parked in the front. That might actually be worth taking a screenshot of already as early as now. Controls. We need to shift to an 18 speed shifter layout, and then we'll see if the telemetry works with that. The overlay on the lower left. Watch the SCS stream. Nice. Thanks for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Facing two LoneStars is spooky. Let's go and hear the engine. I think it's what everyone is scared about. SCS track record with sounds is... Did the colors of these trucks just change? I think they did. Yeah, they don't have the best track record when it comes to sounds. So everyone is, I think, very cautious. But let's see it. Because I'm expecting good things based on what I heard. Thanks for hosting, Dijon. Let's hear it. I really like that startup sound. The engine load, not so much, because it seems like it maxes out in revs too fast. But maybe that's how the truck really is in real life. It's here inside. Oh, I love that dashboard. That looks amazing, very modern. Very crisp startup sound, I like. Yeah, look, it maxes out at 1600 RPMs. Let's set that to 2. That will be nicer. I didn't watch the stream, unfortunately. You'll have to fill me in if I'm missing some stuff. It was a bit late on my end. I think I was snoring already by that time. Let's go and take a photo here. Oscar was driving. Oh, wow, nice. He was driving, cool, and he did the dash, no wonder. Oscar, also known as NFS HP. That's amazing. How many international dealers? That's a good question. Anyone know? We have our thumbnail already, as early as now. Thumbnail shot for the win. Hey Jealous Droid, welcome to the stream. Yes, we're going to take it for a test drive now. Let's start from Flagstaff, let's make our way to Utah. And then later on we can loop around and enter into the Sierra Nevada areas. Or do you want to go straight into Sierra Nevada? Because it looks lovely there. It's just there are some frame heavy areas which might not be the best for streaming. But we can try it if you guys are okay with that. Salina. 5 or 6 dealers. Hey Allking. Hey Sounder. Welcome back, everybody. Let's have a look at that. That's a good question. Let's go for the truck dealers, international. I do have a lot of question marks here. There might be one in each state. Yeah, there is one in Washington. There is one in Arizona. Yeah, but we're not sure what the others are. Cool stuff. Alright, so any preferences? Utah or Sierra Nevada? What do you want to see? In the meantime, I'll try and look for a job here. Sierra Nevada. Let's go and find something then. Sacramento. Then that might be our route, huh? And then we can go via Las Vegas. Or... yeah, because the Sierra Nevada area would start near Oakdale, I think. Or well, here, Lone Pine, we can reroute and explore. So this might work. But it's not the best in terms of timing, nor trailer. It's an urgent delivery, but fine, we don't need the money. We've discovered all ATS garages, only see 2 international dealers, EK. Ah, but do you have all the map PLCs? Let's have a look at the dashboard. Awesome work by Oscar here. There's some miles per hour and kilometers per hour dial as well. Fuel economy, I love that look. There's a speedo. Distance to empty. Absolutely loving the variety here. There's even an engine oil temperature and a voltmeter. I'm guessing these are real time. I'm not sure how those change. Yeah, but those are probably reflective as well. Transmission oil level okay. Or just the brand? Nah. Let's go with a speedo. That might be nice. It isn't supported by Truckers MP yet. Maybe it's better if I turn off the music in the meantime, huh? Just so we can see. Or rather, we can hear better the engine sound. We can focus on the engine sound. Clumsy trucker incoming. I think I will also lower traffic for the sake of frame rate. I think traffic is set to 3 at the moment. Yeah, let's set it to 1. It's 1440p recording, streaming on my rig. And then G Traffic 3 in addition to Sierra Nevada. Might not be the best combo, but this should allow a bit smoother frame rates. Thanks for the follow, appreciate it. Feel free to say hi so we can greet you properly by name. Cherry Avenue. I like that blinker sound. I can get used to that pretty quickly. Flagstaff, Santa Cruz, Alamogordo, Salem, Provo, Bellingham. 6 international dealers. Ah, nice. There you go. Thanks a lot, Alex. There's a dealer in Utah. Hey, James. Welcome to the stream. How come I never play Truckers MP? Yeah, I find it a bit... how do you say? I like having AI cars and mods. If those are somehow integrated into Truckers MP, I'd play it more. Because oftentimes, whenever I tried it, I would be playing alone anyway, so the roads will be very lonely, and then I won't have any mods to play with. Is this the one? Yes, I think so. Nice indicators indeed. Sure thing, James. Appreciate it. Enjoy. Okay, let's see. FedEx. Yeah, I'm okay with FedEx. Do we want doubles? Chip fan? Nah, I think we're okay with the basic one. Let's go with that. That's how it started. Let's work with that. I just hope that the vertical clearance is the same in the truck and the trailer. I was assuming that this is for this kind of setup is for box trailers. I'm assuming that the box trailers have uniform I was going to say altitude, height. The air horn sounds different. This is the normal horn. The air horn is that one. Is that different? It's the same for me unless I change it in the mod or maybe sound fixes. Should it sound differently? It's an early Christmas present. Alright. Enjoy, Jakob. Thanks for dropping by. That's a bit far. That's fine. We'll adjust later. That's more like it. I haven't adjusted the mirrors, by the way. I'll do that when we connect to this trailer. Make it sharp. Oh, not quite. Close. Not close enough. It's fine. Third time's the charm. There we go. Connect that. Oh, it is perfect. Vertical clearance is perfect. Love that. Okay, nice. Man, that looks amazing, doesn't it? Meep meep. What a powerful horn. Like from a toy train. I do love the indicators though. Very nice. Okay. Lights. Wipers. Yeah. Bright. There's no bright indicator. Is that normal? There should be, right? Okay. You get the LoneStar rims too. Beep beep. Harley Davidson edition. Yes, we got the LoneStar hubcaps. It's not visible from here. I think I can show you. That one. Very nice. Yeah. Super cool. Right, let's go drive. No, one last intermission. We should look for the route. So, my question to you guys. Do you want to go through the Sierra Nevada areas? We'll get amazing visuals, but for sure we'll get a lot of frame drops, especially in these areas. What I can say is we can go to Las Vegas, go through here, maybe pass through the mountains or something. I don't know. Any suggestions on the route? Lee Vining, something like this. Because that can work. We'll be late for sure, but at least we'll have a fun time. Yes, yes, yes. That road in Yosemite Valley is good. So this one, you want to really go through there. Okay. Okay, okay. So if I prioritize that, where will it lead me? Okay, here. How about that one? Just go through Yosemite. And maybe go through this one too. How about that? Would be a nice balance, right? We go through the interstate so we can get to the Sierra Nevada area as fast as possible. And then we go past Lone Pine, go through the mountain, do a stop in Tonopah. Actually, we don't need to go there. We can actually go pass through here in Lone Pine. Where was my number? There. Yeah, that's the one. That might be better. Lone Pine, Bishop, Lee Vining, go through there. And pass through Oakdale. I think that's a good one. I-90 is Death Valley. Oh, this one. Okay, so we have to go through here. Alright. Alright, then let's do that way instead. Okay. Gotcha. He disabled it. It's back. It's back. Alright, I hope this is enough to discover Lone Pine. We'll see. Wish he never asked. Me and my big mouth. Okay, that looks good. Sacramento, how about that? Was that redone? It might have been. It might have been because that junction looks absolutely amazing. Okay, Sacramento has been redone. Alright, just prepare yourselves for some frame drops, okay? But it will be worth the visuals, so don't worry. New interchange, indeed, nice. As early as rewind. Not a good start. Not a good start to the trip. There we go. That's how you should have turned the first time. Thanks for the host, Neil. Appreciate it. Did I just hit the pillar? I think I might have. I thought I cleared it. Photo. Don't worry. There will be a lot of photo opportunities. Oh, are you sure you want to stay that close to me? Rip pickup. Ah. If only they would stay a bit farther, they would have been safe. Knock the tooth out of the grill. It's okay, there are so many teeth left. I'm not sure if I like the engine sound now. I guess it's not bad. Oh, the Jake brake is something we have to test in more detail. Is this Flagstaff where we're at? It actually looks very different. Maybe from the last reworks, the last update. East Route 66. It's actually very nice, huh? It's I don't like it time. Listen to it outside, it sounds rattly. Hey Chris. The idle sounds I like. Well, the startup I really like. But once you start accelerating, can't say I'm a fan. Congrats, James. That's an amazing DLC. You'll enjoy hauling those heavy stuff. Good luck maneuvering it across those skimpy, narrow roads. Also, it seems like this wants to shift at around 2000 RPMs. Or maybe that's just me. Let's try 1500. Galimim has said he may incorporate this interior into the International LT. That's good to hear. Yeah. I remember the LT also had some great dashboard looks. I think it looks like this in general, if I remember correctly. Are we moving to the right? Yes, we are. But this is probably better, seeing that Oscar was the one who did this. Jake brake is not very powerful either. Maybe we can do an upgrade later. Maybe we can go and upgrade to the Detroit diesel, see if it's something that's more boomish, something to our liking more. You're not the only one who doesn't like the sound. Thanks for confirming. Yeah, I'm not sure I like it. I thought initially I would like it, but now it does seem a bit flat to me. It doesn't have that, like, you know, when you're increasing in revs, they should hear the engine like starting to struggle. This one just seems like if I would describe it, it's like monotonous. Like you cannot feel its struggle as the revs go higher. Maybe that's how new engines sound like, but I don't think so. Entering Kalbab National Forest. There is a new transmission with this. Oh, what kind of transmission would it be? Missing lots of chat messages. Yet I did miss that. That means we'll need to drop by the mechanic, and soon. I think I'll have to adjust my chat window a bit. I did make it larger, but I think I'm missing more messages than before. Okay, is there a mechanic there? There is a rest area. Yafapal County. Sorry, I cannot maintain a straight line when I'm in the exterior. I'm not liking these sounds at all now. We'll have to replace the engine and hope that the other engines are better. It's a new Eaton Fuller. Okay, let's explore it after. Thanks, Alex. I think we'll turn on the music now. Let's take a photo there before I crash into someone. Let's focus on the truck and trailer now. That's a good start. But I'm sure we'll have more opportunities later when we get to Sierra Nevada country. The Sierra Nevada, is that the mountain range, the entire mountain range that spans Yosemite and everything? I was listening to my favorite podcast, Stacking Benjamins, this personal finance thing that has comedy in it. They're based in the US, and they had a guest who was like, he was doing a trail. I forgot what the name of the trail was, but he basically started in San Diego, made his way north, walking literally hundreds of miles or thousands of miles all the way to Washington. So he traversed the entire California, Oregon, then Washington, and then he went through the Yosemite and the Sierras, they said. So I'm guessing that's where we are headed right now. Only difference is we're doing it with wheels. That's just, cannot even imagine that happening. I think he was out hiking like for 6 months. Insane. If you listen outside, I read that already. It's the whole range of mountains north to south. So that's the one. I see. So the Yosemite area is just one part of it. We can go that way, I think. Somehow it feels like this map is too zoomed in now. I don't feel that I can do much in there. That is somewhere we could stop by. Yes, exactly. Let's go with that. Kingman. Stop over in Kingman. Sierra Nevada means snowy mountain range. So that's what it means. Is that Spanish? Oh yeah, okay, Spanish. Which one is Sierra and which one is Nevada? Is it the literal translation? I'm guessing Nevada doesn't mean snow, does it? Otherwise, why would the state be named that way? It would be a complete misnomer. But Sierra is mountain range, right? So Nevada must mean snowy. Sierra is snowy, okay. I mixed it because there are some... We have... Looks like the stream lags. Does it? That's interesting. I have 0 drop frames. I don't have missed frames in rendering, nor missed frames due to encoding. So it should be okay. Not sure. Let's monitor it. No lag here. Yeah, because we have the Sierra Madre in the Philippines. It's also a mountain range. But I would have never thought Sierra would be used, like snowy, would be used to describe a mountain range in the Philippines. So I had the assumption that Sierra meant mountain range. Nice. 50-30 frames skipped. That might mean it's on your end, I think. That might be Twitch switching out. Yeah. Might be somewhere a Twitch connection or I don't know. 1 second latency is very good, right? I think that's the best I've heard so far. From my end at least. It's a cop car. Kingman. Yeah, no drop frames from my end. Well, to be fair, there are 9 missed frames due to rendering lag and 11 missed frames, skipped frames due to encoding lag. But that's out of 300,000 frames so far. So it's basically 0%. Sierra is mountain. Skip frames 85 for you. Aha, so that is on client side. Cute. I think 1500 is good enough now. Yeah, maybe I was just looking for that oomph in the engine. Also, it's a bit weird because I'm using a manual transmission. It's a bit weird seeing how it always shifts from D going to N when I'm shifting. Yeah, I think I might have to switch to automatic here. Or we can just live with that D and N switching. That's fine as well. Twitch is streaming American Thursday Night Football. If that's a factor, maybe. Are there a lot of viewers? Let me get a little bit more space in here so that we don't screw up like last time. Is that enough space? Barely enough space. Goodness, this is a long trailer. Okay. 1.05 seconds. That's better than normal. Nice. Twitch is doing something right at least, huh? That's great. So, what do we change? A cat or a Detroit diesel? You know what? Let's try all of them. We might not finish the stream, the trip, but at least we'll have something. Let's go with a cat for now. Cat C15 550. No, let's go with King of the Hill. Why not? And then the new transmission. What did you say was the new transmission? Am I using it already? Eaton Fuller. Eaton Endurant. But or did you mean the shifter layout? Okay, let's keep it that way for now. Let me look at the shifter layout if there's something. Controls. That's still H shifter. This one is, yeah, there's nothing new here. It must be in the truck. Endurant is the new one. Ah, that's, I think, the automatic. Is there something significant that's different with it? I am pretty ignorant about the transmission changes. So I'm guessing it's like gear ratios and stuff. Let's hear the engine. Cat C15. That's more boomish. I think I like this a lot better. Still a little bit of a loop. This one is very nice indeed. This one you can feel the revs. Jackknifing here. Do we know if the LoneStar is part of the traffic already? I highly doubt it, but maybe we get lucky. The Endurant is an automatic. Okay, let's try that. Let's see if something is different. Okay, so far I'm really liking the Cat. But let's give the Detroit Diesel a chance as well. Even the idle sounds are very crisp. Jack, he's knifing you. I was planning on reversing all the way through, but I have no clue where I am. Zero situational awareness. Doesn't sound good. Okay, I know where I am now. Okay, good. Let's keep reversing. There it is. Hey Rohan, not yet, not yet. Now we will go Detroit Diesel. Perfect timing. Very crisp. I like that. Good job by SCS there so far. We'll see when we get moving on the road. There are two more options. Cumin N14C 600 chipped. Ooh. Or a Detroit Diesel chip tuned. Hey Ron. Glad you made it. Welcome back. Let's go with the Endurant. Huh. I might have a problem there with the overlay. I don't think I'm equipped for 12 speeds, but let's try it. I'll also switch to automatic transmission so we have it more realistic. So even in US trucks, automatic trucks are very common now, huh? Starting to be common. Sure thing, Rohan. Let's hear the Detroit Diesel goodness or badness. That is very calm. But that is not. Hey Kaki. Thanks for the follow. Appreciate that. Welcome to the stream. That one is very nice too. So, which one do you guys like better? Cat or Detroit Diesel? I'm sure this one will have amazing jake brake. DD. Let's go with the DD for now. At least for a few miles. And then let's switch over later if you don't like it. Oh crap, he reset our trip. Good thing we checked. Okay, so we wanted to go here, right? Yes, exactly. And then we wanted to go past Vining. Yes, okay, good. Alright. DD is better. Let's go for that then. Thanks for following, guys. Welcome to the channel. Hope you're enjoying your time here. Everybody is more than welcome. Lurkers and how do you call non-lurkers? Participators? That sounds so bad. Participants? Ah, yeah, I am from the Philippines. I was still shifting manually, my bad. No wonder it felt like it was on neutral. So, how is it? How are the sounds so far? Oh, Jake Brake is starting to roar. It does sound very whiny, and I'm not so sure if it's in a good way. Yeah, I am sharing the same sentiment so far, Jay. It's not as roarish as I would have hoped. Sounds like a seesaw. I think we'll switch to a cat. Let's see if that's good. King of the Hill. We are using the, what do you call it? Endurant? Eaton Fuller. 12 speed automatic, I believe that is. Oh, not that one. Let this guy pass before we cross. Okay, so far the best I like was the cat engines. Let's also try the chipped Cummins N14. If it's chip tune, shouldn't it be like roaring? Likey. I think only the cat engine wins for me. Yep, I did change it to the Eaton Endurant 12 speeds. King of the Hill. Will there be new Freightliner Volvo trucks? That's what everyone is hoping for. Yeah, Freightliner I think is on the pipeline. New Volvo trucks? I'm not so sure though. I hope so. Okay, let's try with this one. The bee is not happy. Okay. I do like how the revs are building up. It does sound a bit better. Let's hear how it sounds when we get on the highway. I think that's the real test. And let me double check our route because it might have reset again. Exactly. They really don't want us to go through here. They're doing the best they can to prevent us from making that huge mistake. Right. The other one is better in the transmission department. I didn't know the sounds could change based on the transmission. Or is it because it varies when the shifting happens? Oh, come on. That's why, I see. So are you saying I shift better than the automatic one? Thanks. I'll take that as a compliment. You normally use only the splitter. Yes, range and splitter. That's the amazing deal. It took me quite some time to get used to it. I'm not an automatic guy. Yeah. That's true. Jake brake test. Not too shabby. Not too shabby. Not super loud, but it is there. And you can definitely hear it. There's no mistaking it. Not too bad. I like it. I can work with that. Well, what we can do is I can stick to this transmission, 12 speed, but I'll use the ZF 12 speed shifter layout just so I can do it manually. But it's not too realistic, but it is quite, it is a workaround. What car is that, guys? I'm sure you know. Fancy. Is that a Lambo? Indeed. Elephant cat. Is that a rifle? How do you read that? 3006. By the way, wearing the CG shirt today. Doesn't happen often. Get your merch now, including the shirt and the mug. Exclamation point merch. Running my own ads. What does the world come to? Left turn, please. Thank you. Thanks, Alex. Yes, I finally washed it after a year. No, I actually am washing it too much. It's starting to deform. Oh, that was beautiful. That was amazing. That engine sound as it struggled through that uphill. That was amazing. I think it's actually a bit too loud. Let me just tone it down a bit. Because my ears are going deaf now. 1.5 might be the trick here. Maybe because it's a Clumsy shirt, that's why it's deforming. So it's a feature, not a bug. Makes sense, makes sense. Lamborghini Centenario. Ah, good one, Joe. Thanks for following, by the way. Sorry if I didn't greet you properly. Welcome to the stream. This one I really like. The cat engine. It doesn't sound flat at all. You can really hear the variations depending on the rev range. There's a turbo whine as well, you can hear. You can hear that turbo whine as we reach our limits here. truck is really at its peak performance. Oh, let's go and measure the fuel mileage. That's nice. That's a very nice bar as it changes. Very smooth animation. Is it just me, or even the horn sounds are different? Hey Diesel, welcome to the stream. Yes, headed to Reading, but we're going to pass through Sierra Nevada areas. I'm a bit wondering now actually, could it be that these cat sounds are from a mod? Because I do have a lot of sound mods enabled. Because this sounds like a Krishbom's horn. Thanks man, appreciate that. Not so sure if I'm playing with default sounds now. Maybe we should check it against vanilla? Feel like I'm driving a Prius now with that fancy fuel economy bar just working actively on and off. Brake check. Almost didn't make it. Absolutely loving the view. What is that? 13.9. 78 degrees Fahrenheit. 13.8 volts on the battery, I guess. Looks like it. Battery voltage 55 here. I am suspecting that this is from a mod. If I could, I would like to test it. So what we'll do is we will stop at the next rest area, and then we will load up the vanilla profile. I'll buy a truck there. Oh, I might not have enough money. Dang it. We'll see what we can do. But I want to test it without mods. The vanilla profile, just to double check that what we're hearing right now is really what SCS came up with and not something from Krishbom. It looks surprisingly like California. Don't play this game. They have done a very good job here. And yeah, you're right, we are in California already, huh? That's the 55 mile speed limit. Yeah, that's also what I'm thinking, Alex. Maybe that's maybe this is a, how do you say? Maybe this is a compliment to SCS. That I'm mistaking their sounds for Krishbom's. Because that's high praise. Maybe. Way station. Wow, lucky. Look at that fuel mileage go. Nice. Peaceful highway. Have to savor this because in a bit I will have my hands full doing my best not to fall off a cliff. So let's enjoy this feeling now. The calm before the storm, I think, is how they call it, right? I think that works works pretty well. I really love this. You have an instant and an average fuel economy score there. And then you see that bar just updating in real time. I like that. Start slowing down here. Oh, this transmission does not have its own retarder. Why are you going full stop there? Is that a plane? Yes, it is. It is indeed a plane. That guy's flying low. Is there an airport nearby? Even the exterior sounds are amazingly good. Absolutely love it. 55 is more of a suggestion. What's the real speed limit here in these parts? ATS is weird to you. Why is that? You play ETS 24/7. And you also drive right-hand drive. Yes. It would be very weird indeed. Are you from the UK by any chance? They always have to merge at the last second. That's AI logic for you. Nice. There you go. I was waiting for that guy to reply. Right on cue. Ahem. Ahem indeed. I'm with Alex on this one. You guys know it, but yeah, until now, I'm still not used to right-hand driving. Even if I do live in Singapore. I guess that's because I don't really drive here. I just see the cars that way. You play ATS in real life. You're what is that? Oh. And you can run 65 until you get deeper in Cali. Owner operator, if I'm guessing. Cool stuff, man. What truck do you drive usually? And which one is your favorite? It's always nice to get inputs from the real life truckers. Something, a peek into the real world. Owner operated. Cool stuff. Suspension seems very nice on this truck. Pretty stable so far. Hey Dak, welcome to the stream. You guys know each other? Do you guys notice more jagged edges? Because I am playing at 1440, but I do have scaling at 100% only. Unfortunately, I cannot go above that. Well, I cannot go to 200. My system is not having it. It's getting really slow by that point. I think it's gonna rain based on the clouds starting to go gray. Where are we? I-15 south. Is this the right road, guys? I'm not so sure. LA, Carlsbad, yeah, I think so. Did you also hear the train? The train was actually very nice sounding. That's probably from Soundfix's mod. 2018 Cascadia, oh nice. You bought it used, it's paid for next year. Amazing, congrats on that. Let's go and stop here. I'll just do a quick check in the vanilla profile. just to confirm that this is really vanilla sounds, because this really sounds so good in all aspects. But the jaggy lines looks like fuzzy lines. It's out of focus or heat haze. So we have an excuse. What does OTR mean? Favorite truck is your 1973 K100. Oh, that's also my favorite truck in ATS. The K100E. We're going to restore it one day. That is a cab over. Right. Over the road. So close. On the road, that's a different truck sim. I see, that's what it means. Okay, I'm just going to stop here. Let's do and check that one vanilla profile. See if it's something that really sticks. Hang with me here. This is for science. Okay, so let's go with the vanilla profile here. No mods ever being activated. By the way, do you guys see that issue I had with ATS where I was not getting any shadows when I switched to 1440? It was apparently because of one parameter I was maintaining, the high quality thing, the scaling, that it was like overloading some parameters in game, and it was causing HDR to not load properly or something along those lines. Alright, so we have this one. Do we have money? Oh crap, we don't have money. What I'll do is I'll save this. We'll try to buy that one. And see. Okay, yeah, we can trade it in. That's good. Alright, but I'm not sure if it's unlocked for us yet. Oh, dang it. That's a bit of a shame. Okay, it seems like we cannot do it anyway. Because we are not high level enough. Dang it, okay. So I'll just trust that it is SCS sounds. And you just, if you get any other information in the meantime, you correct me on that one and comment it on the video in YouTube, okay? Just so we can get our info straight. For now, we assume that is SCS. What I can also do is remove the mods from here, but I'm feeling a bit lazy about that. So let's not do that. K100 was the first truck you drove. You bought it from your uncle. Nice. 605 rake horsepower engine. It's normal. You're going home on Christmas. How do you get your jobs, by the way? I've always been curious about that. Do you like get contracts, or how do you decide where you go? Is it something like similar, like in ATS, you go to the freight market or to the cargo market, look for jobs there, and you take wherever the job takes you? Got a load of paper plates going northeast of Cleveland, Ohio. Oh, I'm automatic. Stop stepping on the clutch. Let me double check that our route is still intact. Yes, it is. And we are so close to Sierra Nevada area. Okay. Stick with me here. This is gonna be fun. Or not. Hey, thanks Jay. 10 foxy bits. Those are foxes, right? Oh, corgi. You leased your truck to a carrier. Look through the loads in your area. In order to be an independent contractor, you have to have your own dot number. How do you look for jobs? Is there like an app or maybe a website? Got MD to NY on the island, 250 miles from 1850. I guess that's Fahrenheit. Speaking of Fahrenheit, how cold is it right now over there, guys? Over where you're from? My colleague from Germany mentioned that they had their first snow yesterday, and she was very happy. Yeah, I have a feeling that's Fahrenheit, but even if it is, I have no clue how to translate that into Celsius. I still haven't gotten that translation in my head. US roads are not as extreme as Mexican ones. Nice mountain driving experience. That's good to hear, Silver. That's good to hear, because I was starting to get nervous. Zero degrees. What is that in Fahrenheit? Just so I know what's the freezing point for water. At least. And for human beings as well, probably. 32. I see. Okay, so 32 is 0. So 20 is even colder. Goodness. Okay, now there is some context behind that 20. So, if you guys are familiar with the Sierra Nevada areas, if you can, please let me know when we start getting into the remodeled zone, or have we started already? Negative 40 is negative 40? There. Dang it. I always fall for that. Very shiny road, this one. Fahrenheit is negative 6.5. Eek. There are for independent contractors. Load boards. Each load has a broker that sets up the load between the shipper and receiver. Call the broker, gives in. I see. That's how it works. The entire process. Don't think we have started yet. I'm expecting that we should see a Sierra Nevada sign. That's what I noticed in some of the areas. They make it very clear when you're entering the zone. Man, I love those clouds. Can we take a photo right before we get into the area though? Sorry. But this is something I would not want to miss. Shortly after you turn north from this road. Yeah, 0 is 32. Thank you. Yeah. That's something I would enjoy. Add a bit of rotation in there, a bit of drama, a bit of flair. That one works pretty nicely. But let's also take a shot of the camera, the truck rather. Interestingly enough, we don't have any bullet holes yet on the deer. It's intact. I guess Jack and Alex are still spotting it. Waiting for that perfect moment to strike. Oh man, this photo bomber's in the way. Let's cover him completely. There you go. There you go. That's the one. That's what you think. Just waiting to strike. Hey, thanks for following, and welcome to the channel. Oh, that's Diesel. Thanks, Diesel, for following. Appreciate that. I should look at the name first before I start my dialogue, my monologue. Oh, I like this. That's what I noticed about US trucks. I'm not sure if it's in real life as well, but the US trucks in ATS, when you turn on the park lights, the lights don't light up, don't illuminate. It's like they're always illuminated by default. This one though, this lights up. That's what I like. There's a difference between no park lights and park lights. Do we need headlights? Yeah, let's turn it on as well. Okay, this might be the one. Tonopah and then LA. That's a deer. Maybe it was a moose. Maybe that's why they don't want to shoot it. They don't want to run all over the place. Just a short bit up this road, you will enter the new parts. Thanks, Alex. Check for a nose. So what's the verdict? Is it a deer or a moose? It looks like a moose. That's true. And those ones in front on the hood, I think, Alex, that's what we would call a true rack, right? True racks. And sorry, I think this is a perfect shot. Just occurred to me that we can make a very dramatic shot that way. If we go full front view like this, this would look like, I don't know, something like Top Gear. That way, right? Who said this was an ugly truck? Starting to grow on me. Let's take a super close-up shot first. Then let us go and get some perspective in. But that definitely is something that I like. And one last like this. And that looks beautiful. It's a deer. Oh my goodness. You know how clueless I am with hunting. I can't even tell the difference. I can explain those food trucks for you. It will take us years though. You'll have to get ready for it. Good true racks. Still think they're ugly. You're not the only one, Diesel. You're not the only one. But I like it. I like it, personally. I really do, for some reason. I must have an exotic taste. It's the ugly smiling whale truck. Not mincing words. Come on, 12th gear. Hit me. There we go. That's what I was looking for. Starting to get dark. What time is it? I'm trying to see if there is a time on the dashboard or in the dial. See anything, guys? Maybe we focus on the road first. True racks, wink wink. I don't get it. I don't get it. What's that? They're from Georgia. I'm from Singapore. Well, Philippines. I never know what to answer when I get asked that question. France. Hey, Sparksaw, not ugly truck. There we go. Finally, someone who agrees with me. How would you describe it, Sparksaw? What are the words that would enter your mind when you see this beautiful looking truck? We're going there tomorrow morning. Nice. Maybe you can pass by Alex's house. The time is on your radio face. Oh yes, good catch, thanks. Oh, that's great. Easy to see. 7:30 in the evening. 1932. We have to find a stop somewhere. Otherwise we won't appreciate this view. Where's the stacks? Hey, that's a good question. Where are the stacks indeed? Could it be below? Is there a design like that? Like in European trucks where you have the exhaust at the bottom? Hey, Aussie truck. To be honest, I'm not so sure. But I think this is SCS. But make sure to use the CAT engine, because the other engines, they don't sound as good. The CAT... I can't remember. The King of the Hill engine. That's the one we're using right now. There are external stacks? Okay, I missed that. Okay, we have to put that in. We have to put that in, otherwise it's not complete. That's what you call it when it's exhaust down. A grass burner. Very nice name. Yeah. Truckers are very creative when it comes to names, huh? I love it. Really put some thought in it. I think we're entering Sierra Nevada if we haven't already. As I see those Sierras from a distance. And sorry, I will pause the game again, because I will look for a mechanic. Death Valley, right turn in 1/4 mile. That's the one. There is no mechanic nearby. There is one there. We can pass by. No, let's just stop here. Yes, after Death Valley, let's put some stacks in. Yeah, didn't have any. I didn't even notice it. Good catch, guys. That's the amazing power of crowdsourcing the knowledge. So if you could do me a favor, guys, if you have a vanilla profile later on, or even now, can you try buying this truck? Choose the CAT engine as well, the King of the Hill, and just check if it sounds the same. Because I can't do it for myself, not in my profile right yet. Hey Raul! Oh man, perfect timing, man. Yes, we're entering the Sierra Nevada areas. You couldn't have timed it better. Thanks for joining the stream. Alright Jack, have a good weekend, man. Have a great weekend. Catch you next time. Have fun in the twisties. Enjoy the vibe. Let us know more when you have news. Yeah, exactly. Perfect timing. It does seem like it's growing dark though. Might have to sleep. But there seems to be like a rest area up ahead. So I think we can do that. Thanks, Silver. Appreciate the heads up to Raul. I got the 2.2.10 version. I think that's the latest, right? I hope I didn't miss any update. Welcome back, Scotsman. How was Amsterdam? We are heading to Death Valley, 395. Why is it called Death Valley? antenna for. No one there, that's good. It sounds really good indeed. That's why I'm a bit not sure if I'm using default sounds. Maybe I should give SCS more credit. Oh crap, it's getting dark. So let's put this to a vote. Should we rest right here and I'll cheat it? Just so we'll get better visuals the entire trip? Or would you want to make it more realistic? And well, yeah, the rest area is not too far away. Let's bear with it for a bit. Yeah, let's bear with it for a bit. Cheat it. Okay, cheat it. Alright, let's cheat it. Oh, is there an interior light? It's nice. Set time. What would be a nice time? 5 maybe. 5 a.m. Let's see if that's enough. Maybe 6. Oh, that was not interior lights. That was the light from the truck, I think. There we go. 6 is perfect time. Good. Loving the lighting there. What's a dot clock? And why am I still in gear? Thank you, bro. The Jake is very cat sounding. Oh, very accurate. Nice. Don't miss the deserty goodness. Okay. I've done it. I've cheated. I accept the consequences of being called a cheater. I do this for you guys. Stop here on red. So are American trucks mostly automatic nowadays? I guess the Freightliner, the Cascadia 2018 is automatic, right? But how about the others? The rest area there is next to what is somewhat known as Star Wars Canyon. Oh. Oh, nice. There's a built-in hour limitation, but you can disable it. Oh, Department of Transportation, DOT. That's an acronym I didn't know either. No, I don't think. Yeah, we don't have that, how do you call it? That device. At least in Europe it's that way, right? Like you log your time. We don't have it here. I really hope it gets implemented. Right now it's just a matter of the driver being sleepy, needing rest, but not in terms of working hours. You can order an auto or a manual. Ah, so both options still exist. What is the... I'm thinking if there's like a thing against automatic. Do you look upon truckers using automatic as like, I don't know, being weak of some sort? Like real truckers go manual. Is that a thing? Because before, as teenagers, that was a thing. Like when you drive an automatic, you're weak. You cannot drive a manual. But nowadays, everyone drives automatic because the traffic is so bad in the Philippines, in Manila. If you drive a manual, good luck to your left leg. This should be the default sound from SCS, but this is the cat engine. But I'm not 100% sure on that. Nice accent. Filipino accent. Hey Jerry. Welcome to the stream. Death Valley National Park, here we are. Park off pavement. Here we go, down the pit. Don't scare me like that. if it's default, it sounds awesome. I definitely agree. The other engine sounds though, not so much. That's also why I'm a bit skeptical that these are really default sounds, because why would there be such a huge discrepancy with the quality? Maybe they've been done by different teams, but yeah, I can't say for certain that these are default SCS sounds, because even the horn sounds like Krish booms. Speeding. Slow down. Jake brake all the way. What is that? 25? 25 speed limit? Maybe rightfully so. This is sharp. We have to take a photo somewhere. Just waiting for the right moment. Yes, Philippines. You're a New Zealander. Nice. What time is it there right now? Like noon? Even later? Whoop. Take a photo. Glad to see you guys included Death Valley. Scotty's Castle. Oh, you'll have to point that out to me later. I might miss it. How can we make this a nice angle? Oh, that one looks great. Oh, that one is nice. Especially if you remove the blur. Yeah. That valley looks amazing. Actually like that more than this part. That one. Yes. Definitely. You've got family there. Nice. Almost noon. Ah, I see, I see. The truck you bought is an auto and you love it. But you shift the truck. Ah, good one. Where you took the photo is Star Wars Canyon. Ah, I see. Thanks. No wonder it has a name. Looks pretty memorable. We should be passing through it closer, I think, right? Because there should be a rest area coming up ahead. This is where you got some amazing fuel economy. It's all downhill from here, literally. Looks like US 95 Nevada. Oh, there it is. There's the rest stop. Let's go and hang out there for a bit. Take some photos again. Father Crowley Vista Point. Dead Star Valley. Here we go. It's 190 through Death Valley. Oh my goodness, where does that go? Is that a secret road? I'm half tempted to explore it. Just for science, but I did do a quick save, so we can easily restore if I end up in my doom. I don't think it goes anywhere. Be careful. It's very nice. Oh crap, it's a dead end. No! No, it's not. Goodbye, bumper. Hereafter known as Clumsy Road. off-roading for the win. Now, question is, can we get back on the road with this one? I have my doubts, but we can try. Oh, this is going to be painful, guys. Nope, it's too sharp. Now, goodbye bumper, really. Photo time. I think it's time to do a quick load. No, quick load it. That was not a wise decision. Quick load that one. Swift, you're hired. Exactly what we're looking for. Turn right. Let's take some photos here. I think this would be a very nice angle. I'm seeing planes. I think this is what Raul was saying. I did see a plane shadow, or is that just my imagination? Maybe that was just me. A Navistar. Stevie Wonder's Institute of Trucking. That's a good one. Oh goodness. You guys are so bad. Aha. Oh, we can't quite see the valley from here, but actually that would have been a nicer photo. So let's try that one. Actually, can't see it. Can't quite see it now. We'll have to look for a different drive-by feel. Using your gut. Taking it to a different level. So I guess the International isn't part of the traffic yet, huh? It's too bad. Would be nice to see that very iconic truck on the road. We for sure wouldn't miss it if we pass by one. School bus headed this way. I find it hard to believe this is a normal school bus route. But who knows, maybe. I see a lot of them. You see a lot of them on the road in real life. How do the drivers feel? Do they like their truck, or did they have just no choice? But I really like how it looks. A lot of people feel otherwise though. And also the interior is very modern. I like it. Oh, it's raining. It's not good. Make it laggier. Oh, they love them. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, maybe it's an acquired taste. Something like, I don't know, some like exotic food. Oh, look at that mountain range, guys. Sorry, one sec. Photo time here. I think this will be amazing. I think it looks good from the inside. Oh yeah, that's the one. This looks like ortho photos. Explain ortho photos for the win. Yeah, that one definitely wins. Let's take one more like that. Perfect. We're just a Freightliner Peterbilt fanboy. This at least gives us an excuse to use our wipers and hear the wiping goodness. XPS is creating a range of Freightliner trucks. Oh, I haven't seen that, but that is great news. And for sure there will be classics, right? XBS is a classic kind of guy. Rain in Death Valley. I'm guessing that's not a common thing. Otherwise it wouldn't have been named as such. There would be more life here, I'm guessing. Their first truck was a Pro Star. That's an international as well, right? Left a bad taste in your mouth. Because of the looks or because of the performance? You broke Death Valley. Engine braking, Jake braking like there's no tomorrow. And thank goodness for Jake brakes, right? Imagine just using your service brakes here. Would have been overheating already. Very nice view. Thank you for recommending this route, guys. Do not pass. Wait a minute. Why? What is that? Oh, like overtaking. Okay. I was thinking do not pass. Like don't go through this road. That doesn't sound good. Why not just say no overtaking? Maybe that's longer. The performance was horrible for that truck. Ah, I see. It's a trap. We'll end up with a dead end somewhere. Probably. This is very nice route, guys. I didn't imagine going through dead fields, Death Valley, would be such a nice sight. The rocks definitely give it a unique look. Awesome job here, guys. Awesome job by Team Reforma. The biggest problem with the Sierra Nevada mod, can't quit stopping to take screenshots. Yeah, that's the problem with amazing map mods. You kind of lose trucking time because you tend to take too many photos. That's the sign of a good map mod. Americans aren't smart. I didn't say that. 3,000 feet here. Wow. Wow, look at that view, guys. There's even some snow-capped mountains in there. Death Valley between California and Nevada. Yeah, that's a nice view right there. One more. It's as Alex said. You cannot resist taking a photo of this beautiful mountain range like that. It's just, yes. Don't worry, I'll post all these photos in my Facebook page so you can all get access to it right after the stream. Donner Pass. Why does that sound so familiar? I think that is in ATS already. I think I've driven through that a couple of times, right? Yeah, but this one is different. I think that's an interstate. Yeah, it's an I-80. I remember more highway feels there in Donner Pass. How do you guys say it? If this is the 190, just say it's the 190, right? You don't say it's California 190 or CA 190, or do you? I've always been confused by the naming. And just like that, the rain is over. It's barely a shower. That's the most rain we can get over in these parts, it seems like. Donor Pass is in this mod. Where is Cabbage? That one I don't think I've heard before. Get some more light for my face. Open the windows a bit. It is a bit cloudy outside. Yeah, it's been raining the past few days. So hard to wash our clothes. We've made it, guys. Depends if you're in the state or not. It's in Oregon. I don't think I've heard it. I'm not sure if it's implemented here. How are we in terms of fuel? Halfway. I don't think we want to refuel just yet. We will go through the mountains by Tioga Pass. Hey, blah! Yes, I'm loving the LoneStar. Not a lot of fans, but I particularly am liking it. Even the looks. Even the looks. Depends where you're from. If you're from Southern California, you say the 190, the 80, the 5. Most everyone else says Route 190 or just 190. Ah, okay. But you don't say the California or the CA or the US or the I. Man, this truck is having a hard time. Good luck, bro. And good luck to us too, because we'll be right behind this guy for a long time unless I break the rules and overtake. Colorado I-70. You're not a fan of the grill and lights, but you love the look of the interior. Yeah, I think Alex feels the same way. Hey, President. Welcome to the stream. Enough space in the back of the truck for everyone. Yeah, you can squeeze in there. That funky bed. Overdone the AI slowing again. Yeah, they said they improved it already, but I think it's still too slow, right? That looks comfy. Sure does. We're catching up with this guy now. I should have sped up a while ago so that we could have overtake. This one means we cannot overtake anymore, right? Should be the other way. The broken line should be on our side so I can overtake. Does it have a top bunk? I don't think so. Oh, it does. That's cool. Oh well, because it's such a large cab. There is a top bunk. Good catch. That's interesting. Or from Southern California, just call them the whatever. Thanks, Raul. Makes sense. I'm going to try and follow that. That's easier for me. So we're on the 190. That's easy enough to remember. Yeah, back to using the hat. It's easier for my setup. The eye tracker is great, but for my setup with the mic and everything in between, it's not as accurate. And I'm playing at a handicap. And I don't mind wearing the cap if it gives me a better response rate. So we're back here. And because I have the new monitor, I have not been able to set up the eye tracker yet. Because I'm kind of not sure if I want to put the adhesive on the monitor. Because it will be there forever. So right now I don't have the eye tracker set up yet. I'm loving it, man. Yeah, 1440 gaming. So I'm recording this now at 1440p. Back to 100% scaling though. My system cannot handle 200%. It's too taxing. You like the pee hanging? Yeah, I like it too. He looks comfy in there. Wasn't there a Mexico route like about a year ago? What do you mean, Sparksaw? Like Mexico Extremo? Yeah, definitely. Made by the same guys, Team Reforma. It is harder on the GPU. Yeah, increasing the resolution usually is a lot harder on the GPU. I think there's also a CPU increase, but it should not be that significant. How the heck do we overtake this guy now? I'm not afraid of Mexican roads, I'm afraid of Mexican boats. Brings back bad memories. Very bad memories. Goodness. I think that was the most stressful drive ever. Or most stressful parking. Don't mention the boat. Reverse boat delivery into the river or whatever. No, thank you. Can everybody close their eyes because I might do something that's not strictly along the rules. Hey Hades, welcome back. How are you doing? We're checking out the new truck in ATS. Absolutely amazing truck. Beautiful truck as well, at least in my opinion. We have quite a queue building up. Do it on the hill. Don't want it to run away on you. In real life, I would never do this. Overtake on this side because it's risky. Blind side overtake. I don't have the heart for it. I'll wait for the bend. Keep it family friendly, President. Slowpoke. Engine brake sounds good indeed. So guys, do me a favor and check it out, okay? Check out this truck. Use the Cat engine, King of the Hill engine, and try and hear if it sounds the same. Yes, Raul, exactly that one. Still gives me nightmares. It's okay to pass on a double yellow as long as no one sees. Maybe if I'm not streaming. Yeah, we have too many eyes at the moment. Amazing fuel economy, guys. 1.2. There we go. Your thoughts exactly. Eblin made those. They're cool, but when you're testing it too hard at that. Well, I guess it's not called Mexico Extremo for nothing, so I guess it's justified. We are in the Death Valley. Somewhere in between California and Nevada, I think. Emblem Extremo, exactly. By the way, Raul, how do the responsibilities How are they shared between you guys? Is Eblem the mapper, or is it both of you? Sorry, I don't have enough background. We are on the 190. I know how to say it now. Dead Star Valley. Town pass? Finally. Downhill again. Yes, yes I did. The Boeing factory was amazing. We've been there for quite a few episodes, a few videos there. Both silent trucking and commentary videos. Rip. But it's nice that even with 100% scaling, I can really clearly see the dials, the numbers. I don't need bigger scaling just to see them, just to not have them blurred. And I don't need the digital speedo because the dials, the speed on the dials, the analog dial, I can easily read. But I think that's also thanks to this truck. It's not too cluttered. I think the most cluttered speedo I've seen was the W900. It's almost impossible to read through the dial wheel because of all the notches. So I rely on the digital speedo on the W900 most of the time. It's massive. Oh yeah, that's the word you can use for it. Road close to Furnace Creek. Use SR374 Daylight Pass Road to... I don't know what that means, but I'll just follow the GPS. Oh, that one is what it means. Road is closed, so we have to turn left. Okay, gotcha. They're both mappers, but it does about 85% of work. Ah, I see, I see. That's great that you guys teamed up. Amazing stuff you're doing here. Yeah, this is a mod. Sierra Nevada. Still in early access. Is that how you would call it, Raul? So it's not yet publicly released. He does this mostly full time, while you don't have too much time to work on it. You being here is great enough for me. Thanks for the inputs. How do you call it? BT? BT Nevada? Commercial trucks prohibited. Now I want to go there. Is that the Yosemite area? That one, they say it's prohibited for us to be on that road. Interesting. That is the way to Scotty's Castle. Then we should go there. To heck with the fine. If there is indeed a fine, like in Yosemite. No fuel at Scotty's Castle. Swift all the way. That's what's amazing about this truck. Can go anywhere. No need for roads. Okay. That's the Swift route. Oh no. We knew each other way before working in ATS. Ah, I see. Lived in Mexico back in the day. Is Eblem from Mexico? And you're from the US, right? Southern California. Just checking my hard drive space, because this is only my second time. This is my first time recording at 1440 for the entire Clumsy trucking stream. And normally ATS and ETS2 have very large file sizes at the end because they don't have anti-aliasing. So the jagged edges, I think, increase the file size because it's all those details have to be recorded, all those jagged edges. But I did lower the quality just a bit, so I think we're good. I still have 70 gigs available. Currently the file size is 25 gigs. Well, that's not bad actually. That's not bad. 2 hours plus 25 gigs at 50,000 kbps. Yeah, the bitrate is 50k, more or less. It's fluctuating, but it's around that point. Stop. Everyone's streaming Game Awards. What is it? He is 100% Mexican. Ah, I see. I see. Oh, this one still has an open point. It's probably a work in progress area. Hey, name. Yeah, I'm not sure yet. No release yet for ATS. In the meantime, you could use Project Next Gen for ATS. I heard that has some nice skies as well. I'm not sure if it changed the overall tint of the game though, or just the skies. Saw a huge bug. Is that the mountain? The huge hole in the mountain, or did you see a different one? What's the next state? Everyone is thinking it's Idaho, but it's not been officially confirmed yet. It's either Idaho or Colorado, but most likely Idaho, I think. Hey Walt, welcome to the stream. Texas is also in progress, I heard, but I'm not sure if it's going to be the next state that's released. There might still be a lot of work being done in it. The mountain. Yeah, Idaho seems to be logical. And it's nice we don't have that L-shaped map anymore. So we have more options on which roads to take. That's perfect. Smart money's on Idaho. Alright, Bla. Thanks, man. Thanks for dropping by. Glad you made it. Have a safe trip home and a happy weekend. Catch you next time. Phew. That's a nice mountain. It's the Poopy Mountain. Has its own appeal, definitely. Though at the time, yeah, I think they might not have enough manpower yet. But this year they released 2 DLCs, so that's an improvement. There are way more Idaho assets already in the map editor. Ah, that's good to hear. Most likely Idaho then, huh? That's why it said no commercial trucks. Makes sense now. Oh, that's nice. What is this? Oh, this is Scotty's Castle. I see, I see. What is it, guys? What is Scotty's Castle? I like that there's actually a sign. Because for us who are not familiar with the place, we wouldn't know what we're looking for. Just gonna take a photo here. Scotty's place. At this space, they'll take like 3 years to get to intercontinental US. Yeah, it's not. They're not the fastest workers, but whatever they put out is definitely top notch. So it's worth the wait. Thankfully. How do we take a nice photo of this? What does that say? National Monument Visitor Center. There's a church. It doesn't look like any of the European castles that we've seen. He was the only guy who lived in Death Valley. Wow. Why? Is it? Why? Roads like the Ozark Mountains in North Arkansas. The sign is accurate. It is closed due to a landslide about 2 years ago. Oh, that's great trivia. Thank you. He was a bit of a con man. Why do I get the feeling that that's an understatement? So, has it become a museum of some sorts? Highlighting his escapades, whatnot. Sure, others have lived there too, but he's the most famous. Yeah, I learn a lot during these streams. That's why I love it. Aside from hanging out with you guys, the knowledge is very interesting. Although I do tend to forget it after an hour or two, but still. Sometimes some of the knowledge sticks, like 0.1% of it. And I would say it's worth it. You can always make up something. Mumbai bussing for the win. Yeah, I really like it. Oh yeah, you tested it. How did you like it, Jakub? Unfortunately, it looks like we won't be able to make it through until the end of the trip, but we'll try to cover as much ground as possible. No problem, Jay. Welcome back. Talk to you tomorrow. Welcome back. Thanks, Tisa. Appreciate it. It was really good. You had to come back before the stream would end. Thanks, man. Means a lot. Thank you. We need to get to those proper mountain passes. Yeah, I want to as well. Let's go and speed it up. This is as fast as I can go though. You can see, based on the overlay, it's pedal through the metal here. What does that sign say? Death Valley. And now we are in Nevada. Ah, so the Death Valley is officially in California, the entirety of it. It's interesting. And then where is the mechanic? So that we can add some stacks in. I missed those dots. What's the Game Awards? For me, there is no kappa in there, because I'm not sure what that is. I'm guessing it's literal. Like Steam? Or, I don't know. Oh, it's legal? Really? Oh, interesting. In Singapore, I think it's also legal. I didn't know it was legal in Nevada. I like that stop sign with the blinking red light. Nice touch. Tonopah, we are on our way. Very nicely done. I like it. there's Tonopah right there. I believe this has also been remade. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think this is part of Sierra Nevada remake. This is what I like. You know, those warning signs that speed limit change is coming up ahead. Because that's what I lack in the Black Sea DLC. I recorded some episodes because I'm pre-recording some videos already. That's what I miss. The speed limit signs just come out of nowhere. The speed limit changes. By the time you see the sign, it will be too late. How do we get there and how do we get back afterwards? What is this? There's floating, I don't know, newspaper markings. I guess there should be a wall there or something. Yeah, exactly, Jay. And I'm not sure if that's really how it is in real life in those parts in Europe, but I had the impression that it had to be, I don't know, more obvious. I don't know. I go through it in detail in the video, so let me know what you think about that when it goes out. Ah, there it is. That's the one I missed, because the dot is invisible when you're here. It only shows up when you look at the back, which kind of makes sense. There, it is a what do you call it? A grass burner, something along those lines. Okay, let's go and pick those stacks. Yeah, I do like that one. Let's go with that. Even more chromy than before. Chromier the better. Grass burner. The last one. This is the last one, right? I like this one. They change almost instantly. Something. It looks even better now with those chrome stacks. I like it. Good catch, guys. Bear with me, trailer. Just don't give up. Shouldn't we be turning left? I came from that one on the right. Yeah. Oh, it doesn't really want me to go through here. It's doing the best it can so that I wouldn't go through those mountain passes. And still, it wants me to go to the right. One sec. No. Maybe legally I'm not allowed to turn left, but no one's looking. It rerouted me. Even the deer looks happier. Oh, up. Kinda missed that there's a post there. My bad. So maybe we need to reverse properly, huh? Fine. Pole was getting in the way. There you go, that should be fine. Le pole. Exactly. There we are. Do we need to sleep again? Yeah, it's 7 PM again. By the time we reach the mountain pass, it will be dark again. So maybe we can stop by Tonopah, rest there, have a nice meal. Someone's speeding. That's fine. Ooh, look at that. Fancy. I think we can make it through the mountain pass at least. There's no low bridges ahead. Oh my goodness. I hope so too. We will see soon. Everybody does like 10 over the limit. So many jets. What's up with that? 70 here now. I forgot we were in Nevada. We have the power. Yeah, I think Alex said the same thing. The speed limit signs are not really that accurate. They allow a bit of speeding. Trucks use right lane. Gotcha. 10-20 as long as you don't get caught is legal. Most of the time cops don't care. I guess they're not that strict with the speed, huh? One sec, huh? Getting a lot of texts. I love these bends. They are very, very gentle. Tonopa, we are here. And we can rest here actually. And fuel up as well. It's nice. The bull haulers in the Midwest, 115 most nights. Oh, beautiful morning. 2 pair of F-35 stealth zooming across the sky. I think that those are what we saw as well. The bee needs a break. Oh my goodness. Even the bends can be J-Dard. That's some talent right there. Perfect timing this stop. It's interesting. Do your cars have that too? Like, I saw that just in the internet somewhere. If you look at your fuel icon, that icon near the gas, how do you say, that empty and full, right? And below the icon there would usually be an arrow left, pointing to the left or right, and apparently that is actually pointing where your gas tank is, the opening is, so you would know if it's on your left or right side, and you would know how to position yourself in the gas station. A very small detail that I have never noticed until I saw that article, and it's true. I checked our cars afterwards. It really does have that icon. Alright, have a good one, Raul. Thanks for showing us your map. It's amazing, man. Thanks for being here. My pleasure. Thanks for the tour. Looking forward to the updates. Have a great weekend, man. Yes, please also pass our thanks to Eblem. Biggs Moo Moo Motel. Tire service 24/7. This looks like a cozy place. This looks very homey, doesn't it? This place feels like a nice town to stop over in. Oh, my ear. My ear is being squished by the headset. Let's move here to the left so we give those guys some space. They still didn't go. Fine. I think this entire area is different. I don't recall it looking like this before. But then again, I don't recall a lot of stuff. So I leave that to you guys. But I do like how this looks. It really feels like you are entering a town, not just a highway with some houses on the side. The vibe is completely different as we enter this region. Those mountains are so real. Yeah, a while ago, the ones we passed. But don't worry, we'll see a lot more of them soon. We still have 20 minutes, so I think we will make it to the mountain pass. We might not finish it, but we'll get far at least. As far as we can. Tonopah was founded as a silver mining town. It does have that vibe. It does have that vibe. Great to hear. Hey Barba, welcome to the stream. Yeah, you'll have to speak English though, 'cause cannot understand. Chevron. Oh no, this one is Chevron. Turn on headlights next 18 miles. Will do. Those are amazing looking. Yeah. Right, Sulaiman. Have a good one. See you next week. Have a great weekend, man. Aren't you gold now? Oh man. Loving the lighting here. Black, red, and chrome. Good choice, guys. I like how it looked, how it looks, how it ended up as. Yeah, just the lighting a bit, dynamic lighting for the win. So it's not too shiny. There we go. It's more like it. You'll always be silver in your heart. Fair enough, fair enough. Or 95. There's a junction. Detroit Become Human is out for PC. Why does that sound so familiar? What is that about, Jay? For the new guys who have joined, feel free to check out my YouTube channel as well. That's where I post most of these videos. All the stream footage and daily videos in there. More trucking, more sims. Look at that guy all confused and stuff. Check out the link. Nightbot just gave it. youtube.com/clumsygeekgaming. And please, if you like the footage, don't forget to subscribe. I have this mini goal. If we can reach 20k by the end of the year, it's a tall order. It's half a month left, and we need to raise 1,000 subscribers. But it's just very poetic, as I mentioned last time. If we can reach 20k by 2020, that's just I don't normally go for these subscriber goals, but just for this 2020, I like it. It's a good target. Hey old fox, yeah old fox. Thanks for joining. Yes, definitely enjoying the truck. It's beautiful in its own way, but I really like it. It has an exotic look. You will definitely not be mistaking it for some other truck. That's for sure. So if you look at the messages above, there's a YouTube link there. That's where I post most of my videos because I stream twice a week, but I release videos every day on YouTube. So feel free to check it out. And if you don't mind, subscribe as well, because I'm trying to hit 20,000 subscribers by 2020. So that's a couple of weeks from now. We'll see. We'll do the best we can. Thanks a lot, Alex. You've just driven it to Las Vegas from Flagstaff. Oh yeah. How are you liking it? Yeah, we also got this from Flagstaff. That's also where we started this stream. And now we are making our way through Sierra Nevada by Team Reforma. Alex is a good right arm. Oh yeah. Yeah. We'll get there. We'll get there eventually. Hey Rohan, welcome back. You work on commission. He's still working to get off probation, and now we are entering California again. Can't mistake that sign. 45? What a KJ. Alex has a good right arm. Now that's a JDAR. All vehicles be prepared to stop. Oh, this is an interesting stop right here. Let's go and do a bit of a save. Had to shave too. Speaking of shaving, remember our discussion way back, like I don't know, a year back, where I mentioned why is it that you should be there, right? But fine, okay, this can work. It should be on that side, I think. So remember how I was just using soap for shaving? Recently, I upgraded to a shaving cream, to using shaving cream finally. I finally splurged on a shaving cream. It's so easy to shave now. Didn't know why I did do that in the first place. Yosemite National Park. So yeah, now I get your point, Rohan. Shaving cream for the win. Congrats. Living on the edge, yeah, I know, right? YOLO. YOLOing it out. Gillette, yes, Gillette is also the shaving cream I use. Did I miss someone? Hey, Smoke Fan. The truck? Oh, it's amazing. So many goodies. Even the dashboard is super high quality. You have fuel economy with a dynamic instant mileage score there, with a dynamic bar, a digital speedo, distance to empty, a what they call this, odometer, engine hours, gauges, and everything, or just the sign. So many options with this truck. Admittedly, the customization options, if you're the type who likes to pimp out your truck, it's not very customizable. So it has SCS level of customizing, I would say. But we would need our beloved modders to do something if they really want to spice things up. But as it is, I mean, it looks cool already, right? Goodness. Sorry, in line with that, because I saw some snow peak mountains in the background, I think it would be nice to take a photo. Thanks for following. Welcome to the channel. Feel free to say hi so we can include you in the conversation. That one looks great. That might be the thumbnail right there, actually. because we get both the beautiful truck, quote-unquote beautiful truck, and we get the amazing snow-peaked mountains, or snowed-in mountains from there as well. Best of both worlds. I like it. We have a thumbnail. Stock SCS sounds. It's still up for debate if these are SCS sounds. We think they are, but we're not sure. But you have to use the cat engines. The cat engine, the King of the Hill cat engine. Because the other engines, they're pretty meh. But this one is great. So I'm not sure if it's from a mod or from default. It should be default because it's a very new truck. I don't think our modders have coded this in yet, but I don't know, maybe the names, the engine names somehow coincided with each other or something. So it's possible that it's from a mod, but it should be SCS default. You're sure the sounds are for Krishboom? That's also what I'm thinking. Even the horns. That sounds very Krishboom to me. Works with almost every truck, no need for an update. But even with new trucks, do you think that works? Even with a brand new truck? Because the names would be very different, right? I don't know. Interior is very nice indeed. Shaving cream for the win. You used to shave your head with bar soap, then you discovered cream shaving cream. Cremo shaving cream. Change your life. That can be used as a testimonial, Diesel. Good advertising right there. You're the engine expert. It does sound like it. If I were to bet, I would say this is Krishboom's as well. Because it's not consistent. The other engine sounds are very different quality than this one. And I find it hard to believe that SCS made one of their engines super good and the others not even at the same level. So yes, I think you're right. Those trees look new. I don't see those often. They look pretty sad though. Might be cold here. The VNL Volvos. Oh, Jay loves those. If it's an engine sound, you can use it on any truck, even a new one. Then, yeah, this might be Krish indeed. They are burnt trees. Ah, that's why they look sad. Why would they be burnt? Is that intentional? Or is that like forest fire kind of thing? I love the Volvo VNL. That is my favorite modern truck. Or it was. Now I'm not so sure anymore. I absolutely love the interior of the Volvo VNL, the new one. It's so futuristic looking. So many interior buttons, yeah. Trailer brake. Engine brake. Diff lock. Yeah, they work. They're animated. Let's all agree that it's a sound mod, yes. Let's agree that it's a sound mod. I think you need to turn down your random event slider. I think you're right. It adds to the spice though. He drove one and it felt too much like a car. He drove one in real life. Maybe that's why. Maybe that's why I like it. I don't know. But yeah, it does feel like a car. Very luxurious. Yeah, I changed to a cat engine. Yeah. Unless the sound files are mixed up. That this should be a cat engine. Also, I think someone said, was it Diesel, who said that the Jake brake sounds very cattish. Not his exact words, but you get the point. Sounds close to a DD. And of course, I have no clue how to determine that one. It's like coffee for me. I love coffee, but don't ask me to extract the notes, differentiate the taste. It's either good taste for me or bad taste. It's the same for engines. It's either good sounding for me or bad sounding. But don't ask me more details. Don't ask me for details. Don't ask me to tell which one it is. The most I can determine is if it's good or bad. My simplistic mind has its limits. That was you, Diesel. Tioga Pass, left turn in quarter of a mile. Should we do it? I think that's what we're doing. Yeah. Tioga Pass, we are coming. Engine expert indeed. Yeah, good ears. Inyo National Forest. Tioga Pass is open. That sounds good. Prepare for some frame drops though, okay? I'm saying it now. I think this area is a bit heavy on the frames. Shall we do something though? One sec. Oh crap, we only have 5 minutes? Oh man. Let's do something. I hope this will not break the visuals. There we go. Let's put fraps in. Did you guys see the frame rate on the upper left? Let's keep that on, just so we know if there's going to be frame drops. Just do it. Going to get to the good parts just as time is up. Dang it. Make up from the last stream. Oh yeah, that's true. You know what? Let's do it. Let's extend the stream. I can handle it. Let's try and finish this pass at the very least. The engine is not having it though. It's having a hard time. Goodness. We decided not to build a PC. Oh, why? Why not? Yes, you won't feel the difference. That's why I put the FPS there, so that we can at least see it. So much for the hype. Yeah, what happened, Rohan? Ah, you're joking. When are you planning to buy it? So excited for you. Did you decide on the GPU already? Mumbai busing. Next week you're buying the parts. Nice. So you're going to assemble it yourself? That's great. Actually, the frame rate is still good. It might be that the frame rate only suffers when you have a very high scaling. Because now I have 100% scaling. Maybe it's not that bad anymore. Look, even the frame rate is better than before we entered. RTX 2070, super nice, good choice. Enjoy, man. Amazing Christmas present. Are you going to spend your money on it? The ones you earned from your job? Or is that a gift from your parents? 3,000 cards. Yeah, let's see. Look at that. 140 frame goodness. 2021. Wait till you get to the trees. Yeah, maybe I spoke too soon. We'll see. They're only buying the graphics card, the rest are from your parents. Nice. It's nice of them. Make sure to be really nice to them. At least for 6 months. Before you go back to your old ways. Just kidding. Ah, that's awesome, man. Yeah, congrats. When is college starting? Or are you there already? Can't wait for your second monitor. Or you'll love it, Jacob. I remember that feeling when I first got my when I got my second monitor. I can do so much with it. And now that I have a triple monitor setup, I'm even more amazed at the amount of information you could put up. Going to be 165 Hz. Nice. Awesome stuff. Enjoy. No wonder people are staying there. What a view. Next year, September. Nice. Congrats. Yes, big upgrade from 60. I just realized. I just learned that lesson. Coming from 60 for the past, forever. It's my first time encountering something higher than 60 Hz, and it's game changing. It's eye opening. Yes, I definitely agree. Save up for that one next, Rowan. That's my recommendation. Because if you have a 2070 Super, it's kind of a waste to stick to 60 frames, in my opinion. Well, unless you go in 4K. Congrats again. Yeah, I definitely know the feeling. I just got this monitor this week. So it's a very fresh experience for me. Switching from 60 to 144 with G-Sync. That's what you do when you have unlimited funds. Everybody is upgrading. Yeah, really feels like Christmas, huh? That's the stuff. Don't worry, Diesel. When it comes to trucks, it's your territory. So just leave the geeky PC stuff to us. Proper shifter. Oh, you'll love it. Yeah. Get a proper SKRS shifter. Yosemite. Oh, here comes the trees. Didn't know we weren't there yet. Hello? That was weird. Okay. 2080 Ti OC edition. What? Have you bought your video card yet, Alex? Man, it's going to be one heck of a performance beast. You'll love playing Hunter then. You're playing Hunter at 4K already, right? With your 43-inch monitor. Goodness, that's where it would be worth the 4K, I think. Even at 60 frames, if you have 4K. Goodness. No, this is not part of the SCS map. This is Sierra Nevada. Yeah, it was rebuilt by Team Reforma. But actually, yeah, even with the trees, look at the frame rate. Above 100. I think it was really the scaling, which, if you remember, for those who had access to the Patreon exclusive, Twitch subs exclusive videos, I did a test drive in one of the mountain passes here in Sierra Nevada. I had very bad frame rates there. I think, I can't remember, lower than 60. And that was back in 1080p. Here I'm at 1440 and I'm getting 90 FPS. So it's either this place is much more optimized than that one, or the scaling really eats up that much frame rate. I'm guessing it's the latter. Yeah, they rebuilt it. Oh, definitely the 3700X is definitely helping. Right now, CPU usage is at 41%. And that's with the streaming already. And that's with the fast quality preset. So from very fast, I upgraded the quality to fast, I think that is. Your wife does graphic design. Oh, nice. Bought you a laptop for Christmas. 4 gigs video, 32 of RAM, i7. It does sound good. Yeah, that should be enough for some gaming. You might not be able to max out the settings for everything, but that should allow you to play something decent. They have fixed the optimization problem. Oh, that's great then. That's perfect timing for this stream. Thank you, Eblem and Raul. My goodness, thank you guys. It's night and day difference. If you have seen that video, shoot. If you have seen that video, yeah, it was really laggy. Okay, yay. Pretty beefy laptop actually. Yeah, especially for a laptop, that's true. Deer. Do you get that in real life? Deer crossing? It does sound like a thing. Man, this place is amazing. Almost grey-mothered there. If those deer were any bit closer, I think Grey Mother would have made an reappearance. That cop didn't mind that I was driving at 10 miles faster than the speed limit. I guess he was just happy with the scenery. This looks so good, guys. So good. Tenaya Lake. Let's take a photo here. Might be too late, but better late than never. Christmas convoy. I don't think we'll make it in time, but there will be a Christmas stream next week. Not sure if we'll go for a convoy. We can discuss it. I'm not sure if that's what we'd like, or if we'd like to focus on a mod. Goodness, I'm not sure. I think I like this as the thumbnail now. What do you guys think? This looks like the most thumbnail-worthy shot to me now. From this angle, maybe? How about this one? Oh, so many choices. This might also work. So hard to choose. So many goodies. Digital Storm. Is that the name of the laptop? Discuss, it means no. That's most probably going to be the case. Yeah, we can go pro mods, but we won't have Black Sea. Ah, the latest one isn't on MP yet? 2.43? Ah. You play Minecraft and Farm Simulator. No shame, no judgment, no judgment. That just means you're a very creative guy. Yeah. Look, there's an AD walking there. This is such a nice place. So good. Do a Sierra Nevada screenshot stream. The heck? Did you run any over? I hope not. I know I shouldn't be overtaking. Who's looking? Clip. Rohan has fast hands. Rohan the Clipper. Ray tracing is a new technology of sorts. I would describe it as much better lighting. They get even better. Oh my goodness. I shouldn't have stayed away from this beautiful routes. Yeah, it's very well optimized now. Even hitting 144 frames here. Cute. Like running shaders. I think something to that effect. There we go. Absolutely lovely view. This is dangerous. Shouldn't have done that. Might regret it. Phew, thank goodness there was no one on the opposite lane. Which one, Rohan? Gameplay of which one? The ray tracing? Yeah, sure. Slow down. I don't know why I'm speeding like this now. Trailer damage 4%. What did I do? Yes, feel free to join Discord, guys. You're more than welcome. There you go. There's the link. That's where we hang out when I'm not streaming. Oh, there's a cop. Slow down. Behave, behave. We are upstanding citizens. Oh, here's the forest now. Nothing to see here, officer. Oh my goodness, this looks great. This looks great. Manila driving in California. Oh yeah, you know it. My instincts are coming out. Alright, Jakub. Have a good one. Enjoy the new monitor. In the meantime, I will take a screenshot. Anywhere you look is a great view. And that deer is actually perfect for this angle, right? Perfect for this shot right here. Oh yeah, that looks great. Remove the blur though, and we have a winning shot. Cyberpunk is next year, right? So that's what I heard before. Now the deer is at home, exactly. I think we might have Might be too close to home. Not sure if we ran over some of them a while ago. I hope not. You had pre-ordered it. Why are we not shocked? Ooh, what is that? It's a very nice looking lake. Same for you. Is that a sandbox kind of game? Like GTA type? I'm afraid to overtake this guy. So I'm sure we'll hear the sirens if we do that. He's J2 secretly. He's the French J. Sold your soul to CD Projekt. Welcome back, Diesel. 55 finally. How was what? Yeah, it's a cop, that's why I couldn't overtake him. Actually, maybe I can. Because it's officially 55 here now. And they don't book you for overtaking and no overtaking lanes. At least not in this game. So we are safe there. It's his problem for slowing down. You guys know what's coming, right? You see a bridge, you know it's coming. No question about it. Yeah, the Ken Reeves game. That's the only thing I remember there. Shoo. There it is. And of course a wider view so we can enjoy what the bridge is for. Nice. Welcome to Discord. This is so good. I'm glad we extended the stream. It was well worth it. Random event again, Alex. I am one random event away from turning the slider down. Just a tad. Which video is that again, Rohan? Ray tracing? Almost hit that guy. Alex loves random events. Modern Warfare, is that COD? What is is that the latest COD? I can't keep track of them all now. Battlefield and COD, so many. Ah, I see. COD ray tracing. So, you guys are familiar with G-Sync, right? At least some of us. I'm thinking, do you need to apply G-Sync for recording? Because G-Sync is just synchronizing what's being rendered. It's about what's being shown on your monitor. If what's being rendered is always shown in the recording itself, doesn't that mean it's automatically synced? And you don't need a separate G-Sync function? Oh, no, that's it. That's it. That is it. Where is it? Random road events. Let's cut that in half. Surprisingly, there was no Battlefield game this year. Oh wow. It's a gift to you. Nice. Enjoy. Those graphics. Yeah, it's amazing how what kind of graphics they come up with now. Yes, I have enabled it for windowed mode as well. And I enabled the indicator just to double check that it is G-Sync enabled, and it is. But if I do that, does that also apply to the recording as well? Or does that only reflect on my monitor? That's the part I'm not sure of. Yeah. You'll be like Jay after you upgrade. The gates will be open. Yeah, the next problem will be to find the time to play them. I had to give up a lot of games because of that. I could play all games like for an hour, or I could play few games as much as I can and dive deep into them. I choose the latter version, so I had to give up a lot of games in the process. But the good thing is bed crossing. But the good thing is yeah, it saves me a lot of money because I don't have to buy everything. But I miss out on a lot for sure. I just have to live with that. Very good frame rate all throughout. It's probably the result of better optimization from Team Reforma and back to 100% scaling. That super sampling is really a very inefficient way of anti-aliasing. Spend on your flight sim hardware and software. That's true. In the end, maybe the costs are the same. Maybe a tad less. But flight simming is a very expensive hobby. That's true. 25 up ahead. Yeah, even the signage is complete. Amazing work really by Team Reforma here. And I think we are through. Because I spend like, I don't know, $30 to $60 per month on flight sim stuff. That's like buying a new game every month. One game at least. Yeah, that's something I can live with. That's within the budget. 351 miles. Maybe we can finish. So do you mean to say, Jay, you only buy one game a month? Somehow I find that hard to believe. Can't see anything on your phone. Maybe one game a day. Yeah. This part is the framiest of them all so far. 80 to 90 FPS, but even that is great FPS for me. Rock Simulator, goodness. Is that as dull as it sounds, or is there a twist there? Oh, thanks, Jay. Appreciate that. Wow! What a view! That was a very dramatic view, right? You see all those trees just blocking the sunlight, and then suddenly all the trees like pave the way. You see all those sun rays, and then you get this majestic view of the mountain. Oh my goodness, really a wowzers moment. Very dramatic transition. Oh, this is where it gets a bit framey. Yeah, 60 frames, but still, that's above 60. That was the framiest part of them all so far. Oh, my bad. Absolutely loving the signs here. I think I will drive here one more time. Maybe in a video. Because not all the folks... there are a lot of folks who are not watching the streams. Maybe because they're too long. But I think this deserves a run through. Maybe from the opposite side this time. This is really so good. Let me have a look at the map where it is exactly. Once we cross this part at least. Levining to Oakdale, yeah, this one exactly. So next point, maybe Yosemite Valley is something I could explore. From Fresno to Oakdale via the Yosemite Valley. Like Goat Simulator without the tongue. That doesn't sound so good. Steep winding grade. I don't like the sign of that. That doesn't sound so good. You play as a rock on the ground and you basically don't move. How fun. Yeah, the bends here are very mild. They're very, how do you say, civilized. Man, look at that sunset, huh? This is not like Mexico Extremo, where the point of the bends is to tip you over the cliff. This is really intending you to get where you want to go. You're on the same team with these bends. And it's getting a bit framey. But I wouldn't have noticed if I didn't look at the frame rate counter. Rock Simulator needs a lot of patience. You try to earn more skins for the rocks. Goodness, wow, that's a good game for meditating, I guess. That will increase your zen. That's a nice house to have. Oh yeah, everyone go and give Jay a follow. Or a sub, if you feel like it. Feel free to give the link, Jay, so people don't have to click on your name and drill down there. Bee Simulator. Hey, Sheng. Apparently, these are not default sounds. Or is that what the kappa is for? Apparently these are Krishmum sounds enabled by accident because of the other mods I have enabled. That's the theory. We're not 100% sure, but very close to it. Is that a real thing? Yes. All kinds of simulators nowadays. Bee Simulator is more for children. Drink on nectar, play several species. The Bee Simulator is something I can get behind on because I can imagine the life of a bee can get pretty exciting sometimes. Well, you're flying, so that's definitely something that's amazing. That alone would be worth a game, a sim. And then you do your stuff pollinating or whatever you call it. Going from flower to flower. That's something I can understand more, but the rock simulator, I think that's too much for me. I think that's taking it to the next level. Yes, definitely. You said it, Alex. They are not violent bends, but they do help a lot with the joy of driving, you know, just not a flat road. Oh, and with that comes the delivery. One sec, guys. I'm back. Sorry for that. Delivery. I got myself a surge protector with USB slots and everything because I was getting paranoid with the sockets I have with 3 monitors and the CPU, and I only have a very cheap like extension thingy. It doesn't look stable to me, so I got a more stable one with quick charge and everything. Nothing fancy though. But it was 12/12, so it was on sale. Let's go and start it up again. This time with music. And let me get back to chat. Where did he go? A Jesus Christ Simulator. Yeah, that's... oh, goodness. Courier Simulator. Yeah, this one. Years. They're a thing, apparently. Computer part upgrade. Actually, I got 2 deliveries. One is shirts for Christmas, Because every year, Mrs. Clumsy's family has a reunion on Christmas Day itself, and they always have a theme. The theme for this year is superheroes. So we got some superhero shirts for that event. I got myself a Thor shirt, but it's like the cute comic type Thor. Like, I don't know, like how do you say? Not the serious kind. Like it's a mini Thor kind of thing. 2080 Ti delivered. I wish. So much Spanish. What's Spanish? Like what? I love those cat's eyes. Very nice model. Looks very real. Oh, dang it. After speeding for the entire trip, I finally get a ticket. Ray trace, Jesus Christ, man. No, that's too much. Yeah. He went Marvel. Naughty for Christmas with those outfits. No, cannot be. With Mrs. Clumsy's family, I'm very well behaved. It's interesting though, if you look here, the cat's eyes are actually not visible. Oh my goodness, we're going to get all the tickets now because there's a cop behind me. The cat's eyes are actually not visible on the reflection in the mirror, you see? Sneaky. Team DC. I'm okay with both. It's just that there are more characters in Marvel, so it's easier to find a matching outfit. Well, not really matching, but yeah, find something that Mrs. Clumsy also likes. Do you know if this is still part of Sierra Nevada? It does look like it. Scotsman will agree to that a lot. All hail Mickey Mouse. Yes, Disney will buy everything in a matter of years. Chiquito. I don't know either. I hear that term a lot though. Underdog rules all. This is still Sierra Nevada. Oh, I wish there was more sunlight. Looks like there's a nice moon there up ahead though. Oh yeah. Super moon kind of deal. Sierra Nevada is Disney. Sierra Nevada is everywhere. That's basically it. Nice. Loving these bends. Goodness, I don't even have to slow down. So good. James Roberts Memorial Bridge. Oh, this would have been so scenic. Oh, we're wasting a lot of views here because of the night. That's okay, we have the moonlight to keep us company. We can focus on the road at least. Yeah, I'll have to wait for that on Netflix, Rohan. That's the sad part. We're actually late already. Just plow through. 200 miles to go though. I think we'll just sleep and we'll continue in the morning. All the way to Reading. Oh, that's great to hear then. It's the entire trip. That's nice. We will all work for Disney one day and be paid in Oscars. Yeah, not as extreme. That's good for me. Because Mexico Extremo is a bit too stressful for me. I like the winding roads, but the chill winding roads like this one. So this is actually perfect. Really loving this mod. And now with the optimization, I'm even more so loving it. Yeah, actually to be honest, I was trying to stay away from the core Sierra Nevada areas because of the performance problems I was encountering. I was waiting for those to be fixed. So I think they have been fixed. And I think this scaling thing is something that helps a lot as well. It was really hurting me a lot before. Not anymore. Lindo? I have no clue. Where are you reading all this stuff? Where are you getting this from? We already work for Disney. I just don't know it. Yeah. The underlying companies all have a deal. Oh, getting to the city, we get the massive frame drops. Well, massive. Still 60 frames here in Oakdale. Thank you. The machines are from Disney. That's the one. $14.14 constant 60. Yeah, and that's just with the GTX 1070. But that's with 100% scaling. The scaling really helps a lot. Well, it really breaks a lot of FPS. Can I sleep even with the trailer? Yes, I can. Yeah, 100% scaling. But with the higher resolution, you don't need the scaling as much. I barely notice a difference with 100 to 200% when at 1440p. Yeah, it's a different deal now. Completely different deal with 1440. Different rules, apparently. Reverse like there's no tomorrow. Thank you. There's actually a sound for the hazard lights. There's a click. That's new. It does get a bit jaggy though, especially in these areas. Maybe that's something 200% will help with. But that's something I can live without until next year at least, when I get the GPU upgrade. Was there long before. Oh, was it? Maybe I just don't use that button enough. You're putting a V in your truck. I would have loved to put a CG sign there. Yeah, I forgot to modify the files to make it compatible. A CG logo. But that's fine. The B is good company. Ah, there we go. Does this mean the Sierra Nevada area has ended? I think so. This might be default SCS now. Buzz trucking, that's the one. I didn't really test it extensively, but it was like at least 20 frames lower. At least 20 FPS lower. So around 20 to 40 maybe. And That's from 100 to 200% scaling. Put a Hornet in Clumsy's truck. Please, not the real thing. Just a toy would work. Hammer down. That's a good one. Race with a Clumsy trucker. That's Jay on the left. Yes, indeed. Volvo VNL. That's Jay, definitely. Too slow, Jay. But at least he won't get a ticket. Not like me. He is staying on the left side though for some reason. Living life on the fast lane. Literally. You have to stay slow. Here's our turn. Make it through the green light. Yeah! Oh crap. Almost stepped over there. Phew, that was close. Someone's in a hurry. This is SCS. This has the SCS feel, indeed. Actually, as I'm seeing this now, it seems like my bottleneck, surprisingly enough, is not the GPU. I was only at 60% GPU load, but one of my threads was maxing out. So it was a CPU bottleneck back in there in Stockton. So even if I upgrade my GPU, that wouldn't really help. Goodness. So maybe that means I can increase the scaling, huh? I'll have to play around with it more. Took the corner 9 wheels. 9 cycle indeed. How do you call that? 9 cycle? I don't know. Starting from Sacramento. But it also has Oakdale touch points, right? Because of the mountain range. Oh, there you go. That's the start. This is the start. Yeah, the wide highways, definitely. This is Sierra Nevada country. "45 minutes than usual," yeah. Finishing this trip. Yeah, because I was getting 20 to 40 frames lower on the 200% scaling. And I wanted to reach 144 FPS as much as possible. And I didn't notice any significant changes with 200%. At least back in the ETS2 example. In ATS, I haven't tested it so much. Man, loving this highway. But yeah, what's missing here is the traffic. Traffic is what I need to up. This is the Sacramento junction, right? Massive, massive intersection here. This is like a whole new city in itself. Massive highways. Goodness, how many lanes? 1, 2, 3, 4. Almost 5 lanes. Now it's 4. Wow. And so many different levels. RTX Titan. Yeah. 2 hours ago. The V is hypnotizing. Look into its eyes. It does look quite adorable, doesn't it? I think this is our turn. Yuba City. It's weird. Asked me to go right and then go left. Basically wanted me to behave like the AI. And the signage is pretty accurate. Love it. Lane ends, merge left kind of deal. 50 times more in a car on fire. Yeah, this is too idealistic. In an ideal world, this would be how it looked like. You cannot upload videos over 128 gigs on YouTube. Wow, you reached over 128 gigs? I don't even have that much space. Have a good night, Scotsman. Catch you next time. Was that 4K? Oh, those are jaggies through and through. That's what scaling would have improved. But here's to hoping by the time I upgrade my graphics card, or even before, SCS would have improved their anti-aliasing methods without us needing to resort to super sampling, so we don't need to up the scaling. Because like in other games, upping the scaling, you don't really do it. It's like a last resort. In Truck Sim, it's kind of necessary to minimize the jagged edges. In other games, you have a lot of functionality with your anti-aliasing already. Scaling is just icing on the cake. Dodge Charger, ooh, good catch. Yeah, CQP is 15. Mine was 25. I actually upped it to 28 because I saw that the bit rates for 25 were around 90,000. Here in 28 it's around 40 to 50,000, and I'm happy enough with 50,000 bit rate. So I think 28 is the magic number for me. 11 terabytes. What? But that's on a hard drive. Is there no performance impact when you record direct to a hard drive? I've always been thinking about that. That's why I try to record straight to an SSD. Sure if there's an SSD that's large. That's that large. Yeah, 1 terabyte is what I know, or maybe 2. Will a GTX 1050 fit 2011 Optiplex PC? I'm not sure what an Optiplex PC is, but as long as it has a PCIe as a 3.0, guys, help me out here. It should work. There also is a 2 terabyte SSD. I'm planning to get a 1 terabyte SSD eventually. Maybe try one of those. What? M2? M.2? Is that really much faster? It is more compact though, right? Just like a chip, like a RAM module. So maybe it's worth it. M2 is way faster. Oh, really? That's good to hear. Yeah, I still have the Samsung 850 EVO. the basic SSDs. I might have to switch to that. I'll have to check my motherboard first though. How many slots it has for M2. Wow, beautiful. Beautiful. If I was not running out of time, I would have taken a photo there. But is it something you also notice in, I don't know, games? Maybe with loading, huh? Pics on Jack's Discord. I'll check later. What did you get? It's an old office PC. You'll have to check the specs of that PC. The motherboard. If you can find the model of the motherboard. And then you can plug that in maybe to this PC part picker. Or look at the technical specs. But it might not if it's that old. But 2011? Not so sure. I'm thinking it should work. But double check just to be sure. I think a PCIe 3.0 is the slot you need. They credited your card. Good deal. Sure thing. 1050 card. I don't think it should require 600 because my 1070 is happy enough in a 500. Mine is 550, I think. Monitoring my resources here, checking my temps. It looks good. It looks okay. Yeah, it looks like I'm being bottlenecked by CPU. It's interesting. Wow. Even the Ryzen is not enough. Well, I guess 100 frames is nothing to be shy about. But that means if I can... Let's do a test here, guys. I hope this wouldn't wreck the stream, but I mean, this is the extension already anyway. Let's try going to 100, okay? Or maybe even 150, 200 first. And we were at around 100 frames a while ago. Maybe in this setting, it would work. Or it would hang, like now. Okay, there we go. Let's see how much the frame rate would be. Yeah, it's still the same. But my GPU utilization has jumped from 60%. Now it's 93, 97%. But it does look a lot better. A lot less jagged edges. So we might be able to work with this one. Expand Season 4 is out? Really? Oh my goodness. That's not the one I watched already. No, I don't think so. I think Season 3 is the one I watched. Yeah, so many new series have been released already. Just very recently. I'm still watching the latest season of Vikings on Netflix. And there's like billions. There's like so many. Crisis first. I have no way of watching that at the moment though. I'll have to wait for it. Yeah, The Expanse is amazing. The books were better. I don't want to read the books. Yeah. I loved reading books before. Lately though, it's been very slow for me in the book department. Why the heck did that guy stop? Looking good. The Witcher is coming out in our region in December 20. Is it out for you guys already? Have you watched it? Or is it for everybody, December 20? Not yet out. Oh, okay. I thought it was just late in our region. So 200% scaling seems like it's good so far. Yeah, we'll keep it at 200 for now. We'll try to monitor it. Irishman, is it good? My dad would have loved that movie. It's a movie, right? The Irishman. Rick and Morty. That sounds like a classic. 3 hours long. Wow. Yeah, it's still a bottleneck. Now not anymore with 200% scaling. With 100% it was. In some cases, of course, depending on which area you're at, it would be different. But a while ago, I was only getting 60% GPU utilization. And I was only at 100 plus frames, so it could have gone up to 144. So somehow the CPU was bottlenecked. I was maxing out a couple of my threads, maybe 2 or 3 of them. Not very good, but we can make that work. Looks good. There we go. CGI. Why is it CGI? So we get 90, 100 FPS here. Man, that looks a lot better though, huh? Less jaggies, definitely. GGB parking. Late. Do we earn anything? That's the big question. This is SCS territory. After all that hard work, 4 hours, we are 43 hours late and we got nothing. Well, at least you got a lot of screenshots. I'll take that. Just like IRL. Goodness. I save that. So let me try something, huh? This is 100 FPS. Let me turn it down again to 100. Let's just see if it will go up. Because in this part of the city, I'm not sure which one is the bottleneck. Oh yeah. This is faster. 20 FPS more. Yeah. So in this case, GPU still has an effect. I think I'm going to stick with 100 for now. Or maybe 150. It's a good balance. We'll see. I'll play it with it later. Anyway, let's end the stream, guys. 1 hour late. Goodness. 1 hour more. Thank you for staying with me this entire time. Have a great weekend, guys. I'll catch you on Discord. Clumsy trucking. And we'll see. Christmas stream next week. Oh my goodness. The truck looks amazing from this angle. Looks massive, fierce. GG, everyone. Thanks for being here. Appreciate it. Have a good night. Qualify possibly? Maybe, with a huge question mark. Unless you organize it, then I'm okay with it. But I don't have time to organize. So, let's talk on Discord. Thanks everyone, and bye-bye. Clumsy trucking.